What's up guys, One here, and today we're taking a look at my new custom mechanical keyboard that I made myself. This is my first time making one, so I took a Keychron C1 keyboard, which is really nice. It's a TKL keyboard, and I just basically customized it to my liking. Alright, so first up we had to take apart the keyboard, which was kind of tedious, I have to admit, but it was fun still. You do get a removable key from the Keychron box, so that's pretty nice. After that, we had to take apart the actual body of the keyboard, which was kind of tricky, but it was all clipped together, so it wasn't that bad. Inside, when you take everything apart, it looks pretty cool, I have to admit. Next up, now that everything is taken apart, we went into sanding and painting. So first off, I had to mask off the bottom because I did not want to get that painted on. Leave it all black. Sand everything down so the paint will adhere to it nicely. And then we start painting. So I'm using a flat white right now because at the end I'm going to use a glossy coat on it, so it doesn't really matter what I use in the beginning. I did about 3 coats of flat white paint, spray paint, and it came out pretty good and very nice. After I let the paint dry in the sun, and actually I waited 24 hours before, after that, the next day, I went over it with a clear coat and let that dry for 24 hours as well. Alright, so we are done with the painting. It has a nice semi-gloss clear coat on it, so it has a little bit of a shine. Now this is the best part. Alright, so next up right here, we're going to actually put in a foam padding to actually help dampen the echoiness of the keys. I saw this trick online on YouTube, so I figured I'd go for it anyway, and we'll see how it goes. Now this was the fun part, popping the pegs through the foam. Oddly, it was very satisfying, but all this was to help with any kind of echo sounds coming from the keys throughout the keyboard, which hopefully helped. Now it's time to put everything back together, screw it all in. There's a lot of screws, so take your time on that one. And yeah, now we're going to test it out to make sure everything works. There you go. Now it's time to take the keys, our new keycaps that we bought, and it's a reverse process. You stick them all in one at a time. And this was fun because I got to see what arrangement and what color scheme I want to work with. I wanted to do white in the middle, red on the outside, and I think it looks pretty nice. So I'm actually using new white ones compared to the originals because the letters are a lot bigger actually, and they actually feel a lot better as well, the actual keys itself. So this is the Hi-Star, I think I'm saying that right, coiled cable, very nice. Magnetic right there, opens up very red and vibrant. It even has a nice key with it, which is metal, so I could find a nice place for that actually. Very cool. Check this out. So this has a nice red to it, and the aviator over here is black. And there's the wire. Now I'm going to take that metal keycap from Hi-Star, and I'm going to stick it on to my keyboard as a nice, nice montage to my new keyboard. That's going to act as the actual button to change the lighting effects and the RGB, which is pretty easy to recognize. But now it's time to connect the wire. The new aviator wire right there is screws together. I do like the fact that the wire is red and the aviator part is actually black, so you can see some contrast in color. This wire is really well built. I like it a lot. But next up, we had to get down. We got to set up the wiring, make it nice and clean, and attach to the bottom of my desk. And now we're almost done. And lastly, all we have to do now is attach it. It actually was kind of thick, the USB wire, but I was able to get it in there. No problem. Alright guys, what do you guys think of my keyboard? I think it came out pretty good. I'm pretty happy how it turned out. Pretty much how I envisioned it. So I wanted a white back base right here with white keys in the middle and red on the outside and a red cable right there. So I think it came out pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with it. I didn't go crazy. This is my first time trying this out. My first time having a mechanical keyboard. So I didn't switch out the switches. I had the Gateron's reds in this. In the future, I think I want to try out the browns, but overall, it's not that bad. I did put a foam lining in here to try to dampen the sound from the echoiness. Does it make a difference? I don't know, but I saw that online, so I tried it myself. But something else I added in there. But yeah, I'm pretty happy how it turned out. Typing on this, like I said, there is an adjustment period. Overall, I have a good time with it. It sounds cool. You know, I have been working from home for the past 2 years, so I thought by now I should have an ultimate keyboard with my ultimate setup I have been working on for the past couple months right here. So yeah, I'm really happy how it turned out. I think it looks great. There is an adjustment period, of course, but I got used to it. It's nice. I type on this every single day. It sounds great in my opinion. I use it for gaming as well. So everything, you know, I'm pretty happy with it. I will probably do another one in the future, but for now, this is my setup. And just before we go, I want to point out all the parts for this. So the base of the keyboard, like I said before, is a Keychron C1, and it's the 10 keyless version right here, which is really nice, a great base. I picked this one specifically because you can detach the USB cord without having to put a whole new one in there, which I thought was pretty cool. And for the keys right here, so the red ones are Bossy 104s. I'll put a picture right here. I got all this on Amazon. The white keys in the middle are the TechWear PBT keycaps right there. And the wire is actually from, like I said, Highstar. I think I'm saying that right. So yeah, everything came out pretty nice. Alright, so that's about it guys. Thank you for watching. And like always, comment, criticize, subscribe, do whatever you want to pay attention. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Like the video, give it a thumbs up. Peace.
UAV is out of fuel. Ready for resupply. Got movement here. Enemy advanced UAV overhead. Be mindful.